Tulip Group of companies established in 1988, comprising of 9 independent companies, emerged as a leading manufacturer and marketer of in vitro diagnostic reagents, dehydrated culture media, and high-technology disinfectant products nationally and internationally. Tulip Group of companies certified by ISO 9001-2008 and EN ISO 13485-2012, and most of the products marked with CE. Tulip Group has a strong presence in the domestic market with 12 branches across the country, around 400 sales and service professionals headquartered in the domestic market, delighting 20,000 customers with a network of 350 distributors. Internationally, Tulip Group channelizes its products and technology to over 97 countries, representing 45% of its turnover. Aligning to the corporate vision of better testing systems and products for better diagnostics and preventive health, and a core philosophy of innovation, service, leadership, the company is making continuous effort for developing new and innovative products to ensure user safety and patient health. Now, Tulip is introducing automation in ESR estimation. ESR test is used for diagnosis and monitoring of infectious and inflammatory disease. There are several manual methods used for ESR testing, like Westergren, Windrobe, etc. Westergren method is recommended by ICSH for ESR testing. There are several drawbacks associated with the conventional Westergren method used for ESR testing. Like, if the results are not taken exactly at 1 hour, the result will be affected. As mostly the pipettes are reused, traces of detergents produce erroneous result. The quality of anticoagulant and blood to anticoagulant ratio, that is 4:1, has a major impact on ESR result. For example, if the concentration of anticoagulant in the blood is greater than anticipated, it reduces the sedimentation rate. In case the pipette is not placed vertically in the Westergren rack, it affects the result. For example, if the pipette is inclined by 30 degrees, the rate of sedimentation will increase by 30%. It has been reported by the scientists that the ambient temperature has significant impact on ESR result, as sedimentation rate is directly proportional to ambient temperature. Dr. Manley proposed a nomogram for correction of ESR result, which has been recommended by ICSH. And most importantly, the ESR test is highly biohazardous, as often the ESR pipettes are filled with mouth suction. Also, there's a high chance of spillage of blood. Taking into consideration all the drawbacks of conventional method and to eliminate the same, Tulip is pleased to introduce a complete solution for ESR testing with ErySed. ErySed is a compact automated random access analyzer for the analysis of erythrocyte sedimentation rate based on the standard Westergren method. ErySed has 10 reading chambers and the LCD. In the rear side of ErySed, there is a 5-volt power input connector, an on-off switch, along with the RS-232 port for PC interface and the LPT port for printer connectivity. ErySed gets ready to start testing immediately after switch on and records the ambient temperature to correct the result at 18 degrees centigrade. This is the CE marked ErySed vacuum tube containing 0.32 ml of 3.8% of sodium citrate solution. There are no chances of evaporation of the liquid as the tube is vacuumed and plugged by a specialized rubber bung. It ensures the quality and quantity of sodium citrate. Write the patient info in the space provided on the tube label. Then using the ErySed vacuum tube, 1.28 ml of blood can directly be collected from the patient. Alternatively, blood can also be collected separately and then transferred in the ErySed vacuum tube. Once the blood is transferred in the ErySed vacuum tube, the rubber bunk of the tube should be plugged properly. Then gently mix the blood and the sodium citrate solution in 8 to 10 inversions. Immediately insert the tube for testing into any one of the 10 reading chambers, which are designed in such a way that the tube remains in vertical position. After insertion of the ErySed vacuum tube, in approximately 20 to 25 seconds, run indicates the start of the test. At the end of 30 minutes, the result will appear on the LCD as well as the printout will come along with the sedimentation graph if the printer is attached to ErySed. Minimum 1 to maximum 10 ESR tests can be performed at a time. ErySed is user-friendly and no specialized training is required to operate the instrument. Tests can be performed at any ambient temperature as ErySed records the ambient temperature and corrects the result at 18 degrees centigrade. ErySed gives results in just 30 minutes, offers faster turnaround time, whereas the conventional Westergren method requires 1 hour. ESR testing by ErySed is completely free of biohazards for the user and maintains cleanliness of the working area. ErySed can be connected with the PC. Patient name, ID, sex, age can be entered into the operating software and the report can be generated in printable format. All the reports can be recalled at any time by the patient's name or ID as all the reports get stored in its dedicated software. ErySed is a complete solution for ESR testing with its cutting-edge technology and backed up with Tulip support.